Anytime now, we can find out if the man who died in a police shootout in Dulce yesterday is the same man who police say shot at them last week and took off into the mountains. State police say just before 8 o'clock yesterday morning, a man who looks like Rex Sherwood broke into the 64 Express gas station here. When police got there, they say the man started shooting at them and police shot back. When it was all done, the man was dead, and now police are trying to find out if it was indeed Mr. Sherwood and if they killed him or if he shot and killed himself. Police have been looking for Rex Sherwood since last Tuesday after they say he shot at officers who pulled him over near Dulce. Albuquerque police say a pimp is in jail this morning, one of 2 people arrested in a human trafficking case that spans 3 states. Investigators arrested LaDaniel Mitchell and Jody Robichow this weekend. Now, Mitchell is charged with human trafficking and Robichow with promoting prostitution. Albuquerque police say on Friday a woman told them the 2 forced her into prostitution. She says that started in Indiana, then went to Texas, and eventually came here to Albuquerque. Both Mitchell and Robichow were in court yesterday, and it's where Mitchell asked the judge to be lenient.
I actually don't see myself as a flight risk at all.
Well, you're not going to be a flight risk because I'm not going to let you leave the county of Bernalillo while this is pending.
Both Robichow and Mitchell are still in jail this morning.
This morning, an Albuquerque mother is behind bars accused of plotting to have her child taken from her father's custody. Police say 21-year-old Dana Tortalita is in the middle of an ugly custody dispute with her child's father. Now, detectives say surveillance video confirms what the father claims. Police say Tortalita showed up to the home on Saturday to visit their 2-year-old child. They say 2 men also showed up out of nowhere to try and take the toddler from her father. Now, at one point, the father claims he was punched in the face. Tortalita was arrested later that day. She is charged with child abuse and conspiracy.
I am concerned because of the allegations of the complaint and that you're a danger to the community and also the welfare of the alleged victim and the child.
Tortalita is still in jail on a $25,000 bond. All right, some of you are having to navigate your way through a maze of orange barrels and construction barriers every day in one part of town, especially during the work week.
Yes, this is what drivers near Harper in Wyoming in the Northeast Heights have had to do for weeks now. But one of the worst parts of the construction, we're told, is just about done. News 13's David Romero is live near Harper in Wyoming. Now, David, we've had a number of people ask us, when is this construction going to end? What have you been able to find out?
Well, Matt, I checked with the city, and they said that the worst part of the construction, which is the intersection here at Harper in Wyoming, is set to wrap in the next few days. Now, of course, that's just the intersection. The entire project, which is expanding Wyoming from 4 lanes to 6 lanes between Harper and Paseo, will last quite a bit longer. And, of course, this hasn't been easy for commuters and won't likely be for a while.
We all question what is going on, what's the timing, why did they have to do all of this work at once in this area?
So many questions. So much frustration, but the city says it will all be worth it.
We found at large arterial intersections we have problems with rutting and shoving of the pavement. So when we do these roadway projects, we want to take advantage of the situation and concrete the intersection.
This is just one of many projects happening around town. The city says the biggest backups from this project came from having to change the entire intersection of San Antonio/Harper and Wyoming from pavement to concrete. Concrete will last longer and save more money in the long run, but as for the short run?
I think that really there's no good time to do a traffic construction like this, but maybe just making people more aware of how to get to the businesses and doing a better job of directing traffic flow.
It changes on a weekly, if not daily basis of which lane to go in.
We are continuously looking at alternatives and ways that we can reconfigure the traffic control plan so that we can accommodate access to the businesses within the area.
Now, the widening of Wyoming from San Antonio Harper to Paseo del Norte, the entire project is slated to last until December of this year. Now, of course, the city says that crews are working late hours and even Saturdays to get ahead of that schedule. Meanwhile, if you're trying to access the Del Norte Center here in this part of the intersection, your best bet is to get it from Barstow, which is the next street just east of Wyoming, or if you're coming west on Harper, you can turn into it from there. But remember, watch those no left turns. Matt, back to you.
All right, thank you, David. Good information there. And the main reason for the backups and the problems is in this area, the city says, is that people are turning left at the intersection, even though there are signs out there telling them not to. Elizabeth?
Talk about growing pains, I guess. All right, and just when you thought it was over, we are learning that there are new problems on lead coal. After an 18-month-long construction project, the landscaping is apparently now dying. Now, this is what the lead coal area that was recently redone, by the way, looks like now. The trees are all showing signs of distress. The landscaping company contracted to beautify this project is investigating.
If some of the plant material's dying, obviously they're going to go take a look at the system to see if something is wrong with the irrigation.
Now, city officials say someone may be turning off the valves that feed water to the landscaping, among other things. One piece of positive news here is that your tax dollars will not be used to replace the dead vegetation. The landscaping is under a warranty.